time to spill the tea with Spicy V.
Welcome to Spill the Tea with Spicy V. Today we are here with Reilly Villegas from BB 12, winner of BB 13, The Amazing Race, and so much more. Grab a life vest, floaters.
Yes, floaters grab a life vest.
Let's get this right. You were on Big Brother US 12. You won BB 13, The Amazing Race seasons 20, 24, 31 with your sister.
Yep.
Well as Fear Factor, the Celebrity Fear Factor, which you won with your husband.
You know.
All the appearances that you do. It's safe to say the TV loves you. Did you know you were going to be such a compies?
I was really hoping I would be a compies because I was a fan of Janelle. So I was like, if I can't win these challenges, then I don't deserve to be here. So I go into every competition thinking if I don't win, if I don't get this, then I can go home and it's my own, I'm the only one I have to blame. So I think that's kind of the way I just look at it. And then when you're in the competitions, I'm so competitive, I'm I will beat you because especially endurance, that's to me, endurance is easy because you just don't stop. But sometimes the memories or the physical ones are a little bit harder. But for me, endurance, it's I will die. You will have to peel me off of this thing before I will come down.
Okay, I know you're a Kardashian fan. So, favorite Kardashian?
Definitely Chloe. Kim is fun, but Kourtney's boring, and Chloe is just the best of everything.
Favorite BB 23 player?
Ooh, BB 23. I really liked Azza, and then I really liked Tiffany. And then Xavier. I don't know. It's hard because Xavier won, and he was so smart. But then Tiffany was fun, and it was fun to watch her. And then out of the house, I'm a huge fan of Azza because she's so amazing. First of all, meeting her, she's the nicest girl ever.
Okay, favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, some chocolate, dark chocolate, moose tracks or something.
Ooh, okay.
I am not a boring one. I'm give me all the things in the ice cream and don't make it fat free because it's ice cream. So let's do it.
What's your favorite thing about Brendan?
Oh, I mean, everything. He's so smart. I think my favorite thing about him though is that he's really kind and he's a good dad. It's so sexy to see this guy that you met and have grown with over 10 years become a dad because he's such a good dad. And the way he is with our kids, it's just so I admire him and I it. It's I don't know. It's sexy. Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of sexy, favorite place to seduce your husband?
Okay, that's a great one. Anywhere in public because he gets so mortified.
I love this. I'm obsessed.
I love it. He's so mortified. He's can you please stop? And I'm absolutely not.
So favorite Amazing Race location? Maybe somewhere you stopped, went?
Definitely Africa. We went to Tanzania. So we got to go to the Ngorongoro crater. It was epic. It was life-changing. We saw twin baby elephants. We saw baby baboons on their moms' backs. We saw cheetahs and hyenas and hippopot. I mean, it was everything you want from a safari. Although everywhere you go in Amazing Race is amazing. The only place I wouldn't go back is Azerbaijan. So
oh,
I think
really?
that's a better question. Yeah.
Okay, heard it here first. Taking notes. Noted from a professional
not
traveler.
Back to Azerbaijan. Yeah.
Okay, good. Favorite alcoholic beverage? Important.
Ooh, tequila.
Yeah. Oh my God. Why did I even ask that? I didn't see your HOH when you were just so happy. I'm putting up a picture of that. Holy shit.
My God. Right with the tequila bottle. That was the best night ever.
You were so happy. I was happy for you. Some good tequila. That was lit. Oh my God. I'm literally obsessed with Big Brother. We have to talk about it more. What an experience.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, not only that, but the fact that you met Brendan and got to play with him twice.
And I think because we got to do that, like our bond is so much, it's so different than other couples and like it's so much stronger, but like it's crazy to think that like that's my real life, you know.
I love that. Like it must be like so tough though, because like especially when you like someone, you love someone, you're bonding with someone, it's almost like all the big brother emotions you're having for yourself, like the fear of getting eliminated, but like now you're adding, like I'm just thinking about how upset you were when he got evicted, like now you're adding all these like, oh my god, I feel this way for this person, I'm sad for them, like all these extra emotions that you do not need.
No, exactly. And you can't, like, the thing is, when he first got evicted, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be gone for 6 weeks, and like you can't talk to them, and it was just so hard to think about, because it's like that house is just such like, it's a pressure cooker, but it also becomes your whole reality. So when you don't talk to someone for 6 weeks, it's just like, what am I doing? Like, this is crazy.
So when you guys were in the house together, like, did you guys like hook up in there? Like, or did you like wait till season 13?
Oh yeah. We definitely did.
Sorry.
And you know what? Julie Chen blew our shit up on the Late Show. She's like, Rachel and Brendan are having sex in the I was like, oh my god. My mom saw that on Julie Chen saying that. I think it was on David Letterman or something.
Julie?
And it was like, oh my god, my mom was mortified. She was so embarrassed. She's like, I can't believe you're doing this. And I can't believe, and I was just like, you know what? Like, do you see this guy? Like, of course I'm doing this.
Yes, do you see my man? You're married, 2 kids, like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
12 years. Crazy.
Yeah, like, so that was your man from the jump. So no, like, haters.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
So I was reading up, and in 2020, you told US Weekly that you couldn't wait to get to know your son Adler, and what his personality was going to be like. So now that it's been a few years, what's his personality like?
He is a troublemaker. He like as we are doing this interview, he just spilled over my dog's water bowl, all the food he poured on the ground. I mean, this boy could not get into more things. Like he is the cutest, sweetest little boy, but like such a troublemaker. He gets into everything, and it's so different because Adora was so like chill. She was such a good little girl. Like she did get into things, but like Adler, literally, it's just like you can't leave anything out. He gets into it.
You played Celebrity Fear Factor, which is literally insane, and your competition was fucked. Like what you had to do, like landing, flying, like detonating bombs. Like how do you prepare for that? Like how?
Oh, I didn't. I had no idea what they would throw at us for Fear Factor. And it was literally, Brendan told me that because we were playing for lung cancer, which was his charity, he told me that if we didn't win, that we would get in a big fight. And he's like, we're doing this to win. So I was like, okay, note taken.
Okay, he sounds like amazing. Like that's pretty lit. Like way to put it out there.
Exactly.
I literally love that. Oh my gosh, so excited for this question. What was it like watching your sister play on Big Brother US 15? Like when they found...
That was, this is Adler. That was the hardest part because when you're in the house, you can kind of control, like, you know, it's you, like if someone gets in a fight with you, like you can control like the situation or whatever. But when it's your family member, like it's so hard because you want to step in and defend them, and you want to like, your emotions are to, you know, defend them and to kind of step in for them and to help them. But like, you can't because it's Big Brother, but you hear every conversation. I had to turn the live feeds off because I couldn't handle listening to conversation. And I had to just like separate myself from it to the point where I was like, okay, she's a big girl. She can handle herself, but you know.
So I have to laugh at this because on BB US 12, I remember you telling Kristen you could hear her making out in the room. And I just have to like say we have this in common yet again because Beth, I heard her making out. You can hear that. Like, don't deny that. Like, why do people deny? Like, we can hear you.
And like, they were in the same room with us. And I was like, dude, makeout sounds are makeout sounds. Like, you know what's going on. Like, come on. I'm sleeping over here, but like, I'm not actually sleeping. Like, I hear you making out. Like, I don't know why they denied it, but
I literally have no idea, my girl. Like, literally,
they just didn't want a target on their backs. So.
Yeah, they definitely didn't. So, what's a day in the life of Rachel Reilly Villegas look like? Because I know you're a huge reality star. You have 2 kids now. I know you mentioned earlier, like, you know, if you ever were going to go back on the show, you have to keep in mind with the kids. So I'm like, oh, maybe would you be back on the show one day? I got all the questions.
Yes. So a day in the life, I work in casting. So, and then like, I'm always doing a million things. So we filmed a show last summer and we're wrapping it up right now. But to wrap it up, I'm in the middle of like preparing for this fashion show. Like, so I'm a designer in the Magic City Fashion Week this year.
Oh
and
my
that's
God.
in Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah. So I'm like, right now I'm making 6 pieces for the fashion show. So I'm like sewing. I work and I take the kids to, you know, drop them off at their schools. And then I work and then I come home and I'm like, okay, I gotta like figure out what to design, what to do. So I'm just kind of like balancing everything.
So like if you ever do want to get some time for yourself and Brendan, like what's something you guys like to do for fun? Like maybe a little skinny dipping, a little weed.
Yes. Oh, that's fun. I love that. I think Brendan and I, if we do get time to ourselves, we just like to go to like an Airbnb and hibernate. Like we literally, if we can get time to ourselves, we're like, let's call Uber Eats. Let's get to an Airbnb. Let's like lock ourselves in this room and like do the couple stuff that all couples want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Like lock the doors. We're together. Me and I love it. I love that you still have this love and fire. This is your literal soulmate. You guys are doing life together. You're doing life. You're doing shows. You're doing kids. Like this. You found that.
Everything.
And, yeah. So that's literally amazing. At the end of every interview, I give my guests a chance to ask me a question if they have one. It could be about the show, my personal life, anything at all.
Well, so are we going to see you on Big Brother Canada again? What do you think?
If I get that call, I am there. Spicy will be there. But between
I hope so.
No call. There's been no call, no word, no nothing.
Oh,
so, but yeah,
be a call soon.
Yeah, honestly, I'll make sure my phone is charged. My phone is on loud. My emails are cleared.
Oh, I have another one. Who are you best friends with from Bbcam?
That's such a good one. Oh my God. I would have to say Rohan and Steph. Those are like my 2 close. Oh my God. Okay, Rachel. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, I can't tell you how big of a deal is. I only wear these on special occasions, girl.
Yes, I love that. Like the HOH earrings, got to bring them out.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. It's so good to catch up.
Click that subscribe button for more spice.